morning friends, and welcome back to another vlog. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of April. How wild that it is April already. Like, that's insane. Today is also technically day 7 of quarantine, self-isolation. It's been 7 days since I worked, but I had to like vote on the weekend and I had to do like grocery shopping. But other than that, I've been social isolating as much as physically possible, and honestly, I'm struggling a little bit. I don't want this vlog to be negative and I don't want it to be based around I'm sick of hearing about it everywhere, but I do just want to touch on like how it's affecting me, because I feel like every person's situation is different, and I find it really comforting when I hear other people who are feeling the same way or going through the same thing that I am. And also I've received so many DMs asking about what's going on in my life, so I just thought I would quickly answer a couple questions I've been getting a lot. So if you didn't already know, my day job is a barista. I'm a manager at a cafe, and the hospitality industry is one of the industries that have taken one of the biggest hits because we are no longer doing dine-in, we're just doing takeaways. And with a lot of businesses shutting, that's making people go out less, which is good. You're meant to be staying at home self-isolating, but that means we're not getting as much business, which means I'm not getting many hours. So I'm not a full-timer, I'm just a casual, and there's people at my work who are full-timers who are on contracts and need to get their hours done before I do my hours. So last week I only worked 1 day, and this week I don't think I'm working at all. So technically I've lost my job. Technically I'm still on the books. I've applied for Centrelink. There's a bunch of stuff that I've done, and like the government's helping out heaps of people, which is good, but I'm not like really upset. I have savings, I have YouTube as a side income. Obviously I'm earning like half of what I normally earn. Financially I'm gonna be okay. I've just been staying home as much as physically possible. I think it's really important. If you don't need to be leaving your house, then I don't think you should be. Obviously there's different rules and regulations for each state and each country, but just from my point of view, if you don't need to be leaving your house, don't. And just try your best to not come into contact with as many people as you can. The only person that I've been seeing is Rachel, who is my roommate. Obviously I live with her, so I'm gonna see her all the time, and I really miss my family a lot. But again, it's only been a week. This is only the start. I feel like it's only gonna get worse, but overall I am doing okay. Obviously it's a very like emotional time because life has just kind of taken all the fun things away from you, but staying at home isn't necessarily like a bad thing. I know that I am safe. I am blessed to have a roof over my head. I live with a housemate, so I know that I'm not gonna get super uber duper lonely, but I really miss my friends. I miss hugging people. I really miss my team members at work. While I was journaling this morning, I wrote out a bunch of stuff that I miss, which I think is really important, to acknowledge the feelings that you're feeling. For so long I was like, no, just be grateful that like you still have an income and you technically still have a job and you have a roof over your head, and be grateful for all these things. Don't let yourself like feel the sadness. But I kind of just came to the conclusion that my emotions are valid. I'm allowed to miss things. My life is the way that it is because I have chosen to do things that I love and hang out with people that I love. So it's only natural that I miss lots of things when something like this happens and I have to not see anyone and stay in my house as much as possible. Anyway, I feel like I'm rambling. I'm doing okay. I'm finding it very hard to stay motivated every day and get lots done, and I haven't really been in the mood to vlog lately, which is why this is my first self-isolation vlog, just because I haven't really been in the right headspace. I just felt like I was complaining too much, and I've just deleted all of my footage because I just didn't enjoy it. But I'm trying my best today to have a really positive mindset. Obviously letting myself feel what I want to feel, but just trying to stay positive because life is still good. And this morning, as you would have seen, I journaled, I had my coffee, I had a shower, and I've just gotten ready. I put on like actual real person outfit instead of wearing my pajamas, which has been helping me a little bit, and I just put some makeup on for no reason. I just felt like it. And I am going to write a to-do list. I've kind of written a big like this week to-do list, and then every day I just kind of choose a couple items off that and do it. I'm going to get stuck into my work and cue a work montage for you. Just past 12:30 and I've been working for about an hour and a half, which is not very long, but I had a really small breakfast, so I am so hungry. I might talk to you while I make my lunch so I'm being more productive with my time. I made this for lunch yesterday and it was so good. So I'm gonna have one mission whole grain wrap don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Put some cooked chicken on there. This chicken is just seasoned with paprika, which is my favorite. One thing with this whole self-isolation thing is that if you don't need to be leaving your house, then you probably shouldn't be, which for my food and my health has been very good for me. It means I can't go out and buy food all the time and I have to cook with what I have in the fridge, but it is also making life very boring. I'm gonna put some spinach on as well. I love spinach. I'm gonna put some cheese on top of the spinach so it like stays perfect. Some cucumber. I love capsicum so much. This is so embarrassing. At my parents' house when I was a kid, we had a veggie garden and it was obviously full of veggies, and we grew capsicums, and my mum would find me in the veggie garden multiple times a week, just sitting in the garden, like in the dirt, eating a whole capsicum just by myself. She'd come down and I'd have the red and all the seeds all over my face. I was such a random kid. And then I'll just slice up some tomatoes. These are the sweet snacking tomatoes. I think you get these from Coles. I don't think you can get them from Woolworths. They're so yum. And I'll put some more cheese on top just to keep it all together. Cheese is the key here. Let's see how well I go at flipping this. I did it yesterday really well, but I can't even remember how I did it. That was kind of good. I missed a little, but not bad. So I still don't have a dining room table as of yet, which is very, very annoying. And I think that being stuck at home every day, I really need to start switching up my work environments, but I don't want to work on the couch, and the only other place to work is my bed, and I don't want to do that either. So I'm really considering buying a table from somewhere and just going and clicking collecting it, but I don't know if that's also bad. Like, don't leave your house unless you have to. I don't know. I haven't really found any that I like either. I found one on a website that's based in Melbourne, and shipping isn't that expensive, but I don't really want to wait like 2 weeks. But do I just do it now and then have it? I don't know. So many questions. So for now, I'm sitting on my floor and I'm using my coffee table as my table. I think Rachel should be on her way home from work soon, which is good because I miss her. And I am so grateful that I live with a housemate in times like this, because I think that if I was living by myself, I don't even know. I would just be so sad. And even though she's at work all day, still just like knowing that someone's gonna come home at the end of the day is just a very good feeling. It is now quite a lot later. It is 6:30 p.m. and I just chilled out on the couch for pretty much the rest of the afternoon with this one, quarantine buddy. We have just prepped all of our dinner. We're gonna have a taco night. So we've got some spinach, lettuce, cheese, tomato, salsa, capsicum, cucumber, some wraps, and some mince. I'm very excited to eat. I'm very hungry. I'm not even hungry. I'm just excited to eat. I have been eating big lunches, so I haven't been eating, I haven't snacked. I've been eating like lunch too late. Been hungry for ages. I'm like, no, like I'm in the zone working, and then by the time I get to eat, I'm not even hungry. But anyway.
We just started dating. It's too much pressure. Hey, why don't you and I have our friend's Valentine's Day?
I'm just sitting on my bath, taking my makeup off, and I'm about to head to bed. I'm gonna do my quiet time, but just before I go to sleep, because I didn't do it this morning. I don't even know what the time is. I think it's pretty early, but I'm pretty tired since I got up so early this morning. But I'm gonna end off this vlog here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hopefully there's gonna be lots of self-isolation vlogs coming your way, because that is all I'm doing at the moment. I will see you in my next video in the very near future. Bye!